Hello, gentlemen and gentlewomen. It's Professor William back for week number 4. Or is it week number 5? And today we're going to do Unit 4. But first I want to go back to Unit 1 because I remember there was a part for the vocabulary that you didn't see the answer for. Okay. Look at these words. Always, usually, often, sometimes, hardly ever, and never. This is Unit 1. So I remember this part here we just skipped over, so let me show you the answers for this part. Okay. You can see ever goes before have and after you. Do you ever? Same with sometimes. Before the verb, after you. Same with usually. Same with often. Same with always. Okay, so remember that these words here, ever, sometimes, usually, often, they go after the pronoun, usually you, and before the verb. Okay, so now let's go ahead and, oops, what did I do there? Let's go back. Let's go to Unit 4. Okay, and today we're going to do Unit 4, Interests. And today we're going to cover the simple past. Okay, so let's start on the next page. Conversation between Amy and Ricardo.
Unit 4, page 24, Conversation.
Hey, Ricardo. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. I went to Los Angeles.
Really? That's a long way. Why did you go there?
I entered A Star is Born. It's a singing competition. Do you know about it?
Of course I do. It's on TV every Saturday night. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want anyone to know.
I love singing. Are you any good?
Yes, I'm very good. I started around 10 years ago when I was at elementary school.
That's great. So, how was the competition?
Fantastic. I really enjoyed it.
Did you win?
No, I didn't. But the judges loved me. They said I was absolutely unforgettable.
Okay. Absolutely unforgettable. That can mean very good or very bad. Okay, so maybe he was pretty bad. If you have a partner there, you can practice this conversation. A, B, Amy, Ricardo. Okay, and after you practice, let's go over to this language box and listen.
Unit 4, page 24, Language Box.
He entered a singing competition 2 days ago. He didn't tell anyone. What did you do last weekend? Did you have a good time? Yes, I did. No, I didn't.
Okay, if you look at the bold words, that's called the simple past. And you can see the regular form, we just add ed. Enter, entered. Play, played. Okay, and for the negative, we add didn't, and we keep the verb in the base form. Okay, didn't tell, not didn't told. And WH question, we start with what, where, who, and then did, the subject pronoun you, and verb do. base form of do. And yes, no question starts with did. The base form of the verb. Did you have a good time? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Okay, let's look at it a little bit more on page 105. Okay, as I already told you, I, you, we, they, he, she visited. Okay, that's just the simple regular verb. Visit, visited. Play, played. Work, worked. And the negative, didn't go. Remember we add didn't? And the verb stays in the base form, go. We don't say didn't went, we say didn't go. Questions. Yes, no question starts with did. Did she watch a movie? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Okay, with did questions, we can answer with yes or no. And remember, the verb stays in the base form. We don't say watched, we say watch. WH question. You put that word first. What did you do last night? For this kind of question, you need to say a little bit more. For example, I watched a movie last night and I ate chicken and rice. Okay, the next part. You can see the regular verbs end in ed. See, these verbs, you just add ed at the end. That makes it simple past. And we have irregular verbs: take, took, go, went, make, made. How about see? Saw. Eat, ate. And tell. Told. Okay, so, and now we're going to look at the time expressions. Yesterday morning, for 2 weeks, in the summer, last night, 2 hours ago. Remember, ago goes at the end of the time. 4 months ago. But these words go before. So for example, if today is Sunday, we can say, I went to a concert last Friday. Or, I went to a concert 2 days ago. These are the same. 2 days ago was Friday, but I can say it like this, or I can say it like this. They both mean the same thing. Okay, let's go to the next part. Stop your video and try to complete this conversation. Okay, let's look at the answers. Okay, next part. By the way, let's take a look at this. You see buy. Buy is an irregular verb, so bought. Know is a negative, so we say didn't know. And started is a regular verb, so we just add ed. Okay, go, irregular, went. Did you have? Yes, no question. Yes. Okay, so let's go to the next part. Stop your video and complete that. Okay. Those are the answers. Okay, now read through that paragraph and then go to part 3 and make questions. For example, a month ago. Go back up here. A month ago, what happened? Kate went to Italy. So the question, when did Kate go to Italy? Let's try number 2. In a small hotel. Go back up here. Stayed. Where did she stay? Right? Let's see if that's right. Good. Let's go through all of those and make a question for each one. Okay, let's look at the questions. Okay, that's kind of hard, so just do your best. There can be many different questions, so do your best on that. And let's go back to vocabulary. First, let's take a look at these pictures. Lots going on there. People smiling, people happy. This guy's teaching something. Chinese, looks like. Okay, so match each activity with a picture. Remember to stop your video and do the work first. And I'll show you the answers. Okay. Match each activity with an interest. For this one, you look at the interest, photography. Go back up here. What's photography? Take photos. So we would put 2. Okay. So do all of those, and then look at the answers. Okay. So you get those? Good. And the next part. Practice listening and try to complete this conversation just by listening.
Unit 4, page 25, Real Life Exchange.
Did you do anything special last night?
Yes, I went to a rock concert.
That sounds fun. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. I love rock music. Anyway, how about you? What did you do?
I read a novel.
Really? I like reading too.
Okay, you can listen to that 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, as many times as you want. And let's take a look at the answers. Okay, hope you got those answers. If you have your partner with you, you can practice these conversations. Remember A, B. A, B, A, B, and you put this word, number 1 and number 1. Okay. Let's end it off today by doing pronunciation, page 122. Okay, today we're going to listen to these past forms. Write, wrote, speak, spoke, eat, ate, give, gave. So a lot of these verbs, first try to find the actual base verb and then listen. So let's listen.
Unit 4, page 122, Pronunciation.
Wrote, spoke, ate, gave, knew, blew, bought, thought, said, Red. Shut. Cut. Scent. Meant. Missed. Kissed. Worried. Hurried. Stayed. Played.
Okay, go ahead and listen to those a few times. Practice reading them. And I'm going to leave you there for today. So, okay, gentlemen and gentlewomen, I will see you next week. Goodbye.